Now we're on to road 2. Okay, road 2, interestingly enough, introduces the horse stance, which you don't have in road 1 except for a kind of a defensive action where you kind of pull back. Oh, and one other thing on the second set, that introduces what's known as the cross strike, where you hit with this hand while you're simultaneously kicking with the other leg. The kicking is snapping and the punch is thrusting, so you've got a little extra coordination problem there. Now let's try the second row of the Tan Tui, going back up the road we came down on. This is probably the easiest of all 12 roads. It's based on kick and punch and a horse stance. One thing is, in the first road, you kicked with your hands basically frozen. Now you're going to attack with a hand as you kick. So it starts this way. As opposed to going into a bow stance, like the road's coming this way at first, what you'll do is go into a horse stance and stay there. And then from there, you punch with a straight side fist. Again, aligning the body. That's more important than how much power appears in the punch. From there, you throw a reverse punch, a punch off the back side, straight into the opponent. Now, I'm going to throw a kick punch, no big deal, except the kick is going to snap and the punch is going to thrust. When I step forward, I grind, which means I pivot on the foot, and there's my side fist again. From there I punch, punch, kick punch, and then from there, step forward, and guess what? Right into the salutation. Kind of neat the way that happens, isn't it? Here we are, broken down a little bit. Step, now, got to coordinate these two hands. Boom. If you're in the habit of cocking your hand this way, that's okay. But it's preferable to cock it this way, facing the opponent. Otherwise, you have to punch around yourself. So from here, as I shift to a bow, now that was a side fist, this is a flat fist. I kick and punch. Moment of impact is going to look like this, but then the kick is going to retract somewhat. It steps forward like a plane landing, and then turns. As it turns, that little motion, that's where you get the power for your punch. Thrust again, forward. There's your punch. Kick and punch. Back, step forward, going into it this way, and then in this case, it morphs right into the salutation. Second row to Tan Tui.
Okay, this is a two-hand push, nice and slow. Oh, here, yeah. Because that's basically a side punch. So number 2 is 1, 2, 3. It ain't, mechanically not that sophisticated. Okay, right. So he comes this way, this way. Now, let's see. Yeah, you are right leg forward. You throw it back. Yeah, this way, right. So from here, this way. Throw left. Here, here. Good. Throw right. Throw left. Okay. Flip side. Right. I attack. You block. Okay, I attack, you block. Good, from there, you throw that punch, I'm going to catch here, right? Punch, kick. Okay? So, from here, I'm going to catch here, you come to there, here, this way. Let me try another way. From here, boom, right? Here. And again, here, here, here. Good, now we're going to angle. here, 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 here. Good. Here, 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 here. So we have it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 2. I'll get you in the direction. Okay, so you throw a, say a right, go to left, and I just finish off. So, throw the right again, the left. Good. One more time the right, the left. Good. Good. Number 2 is like simple, but never that simple. Here comes a punch at me, so I'm learning straight punch. But I'm also learning this, so we're back to suppressing. So what happens here is you suppress. So maybe he's so strong, that punch is almost bouncing off him, so I use it for a suppress. Okay, I've learned how to suppress, boom, boom. But now I think I'll start adding some more stuff into it. So when he punches here, I'm going to suppress from the inside, or if he goes under me, I'm going to suppress from above. And as I punch, I'm going to kick. Now, you notice people never tire of pointing out that my leg is longer than my hand, right? All right, so what happens is this. It's not longer, contrary to what you might think, if, for instance, it is a different target, like that. Okay, so what could the target be? It could be air. Like, for instance, I go here, he suppresses, I suppress, and when I kick, I'm going through him. Right? So just because you see a kicking kung fu, that doesn't mean it has to lift and hit the guy. It could be a step. And just when you see a step in kung fu, it's certainly a kick.